Hi, I'm Venus. This is our 3-month supine DNS exercise with arm dissociation. If you haven't gone through the hip dissociation video, that's where the majority of the intro for this 3-month supine position is, and you should absolutely start there. If you've already gone through that exercise, let's roll in to arm dissociation. So you are going to come onto your back. You do want to be very intentional about how you get there so that the low back is as flat and elongated as possible. So thinking about the middle rib cage or the area where your bra line would be, you're going to reach that as far toward the crown of your head as possible, creating a ton of length along the lumbar spine. Keep your knees bent and feet planted, and begin activating your intra-abdominal pressure. So using your lobster claws or pressure with your fingers into the lower belly. Create lots of intra-abdominal pressure using your diaphragmatic breath. When you inhale, feel the belly expand out into your fingertips. And continue to work on finding depth and expansion down toward the pubic bone, into the bottom of the bowl of your pelvis, until you really feel that the entire torso is pressurized in 360 degrees. On your next inhale, hold that intra-abdominal pressure and come up into our reverse tabletop or 3-month supine position. Now we've got a couple of options for arm dissociation here. On your first inhale, create maximum intra-abdominal pressure. Hold that at the top, and you're going to reach both arms overhead to a depth that feels comfortable. If you feel like you can get your thumbs all the way to the ground without the rib cage flaring or low back lifting off, then that's a great range. Exhale and come back to start position. Inhale, both arms reach up. Low back stays pressed firmly onto the mat. Ribs stay gently depressed. And exhale, come back to neutral. If you're reaching overhead and you feel like once you get to a certain spot, you can't reach any higher without the ribs flaring up or the low back lifting off the mat, then that's the sign that that's as far as you need to be reaching in order to dissociate the arm happily from the rib cage and torso. Inhale, fill up. Reach overhead to your maximum range. And exhale, come back to start position. We're going to continue arm dissociation, adding in a contralateral pattern with the arm and the leg. So this is a cross crawl pattern that's really good to help remind our brain how to use the limbs without shearing through the torso and the low back. Inhale, fill up. You're going to reach your right arm and your left heel down to the ground at the same time. Exhale and come back to neutral. Inhale, fill up. Hold that max pressure at the top. Reach the arm and the leg. And exhale, come back to neutral. Continue to alternate right and left sides here, maintaining a very, very high level of stability through the torso, really working to not allow the low back to rotate or shift. Repeat with each side 5 to 10 reps based on your skill and comfort level. If you notice that there's a lot of shifting through the torso or you can't maintain your low back pressed into the mat, then it's probably time to regress this exercise to one of our other options.